Kylie.
And Daniela, back with another episode of CCTV.
It's great to see our Dons back on campus, and we hope you guys had a great spring break.
We've got a lot to get through, so let's dive right in.
First up, juniors, next Tuesday, you'll be having a unity mass during your Red 1 period.
Come wearing your white polos to celebrate and recognize your junior class as leaders on campus.
NHS is hosting our annual Buddy Bowl tournament tomorrow.
Grace has some more details for us.
Hey Dons! Tomorrow, NHS is hosting their annual Buddy Bowl at Manchester Stadium. Let's hear from Mr. Caro and NHS members to learn more. How can students sign up?
Yeah, so students can sign up using a link found on Schoology, which will be posted by either NHS or Mr. Caro, and the deadline will be around 3 p.m. on Friday.
What will the day of the event look like?
All participating members must be at Manchester Stadium at 8:30 a.m. where we will start the tournament at 9 a.m. through 12 p.m. So the hope is that we play 2 games per team and there will be free food and drinks provided.
Can you share with us how Buddy Bowl works?
Sure. Buddy Bowl works by, it's a big flag football tournament, no experience required. Everyone gets together, plays flag football, and they donate to the charity where they take that money and they buy sports equipment for soldiers who've been injured during their service, and so that they can remain active and engaging in their sports that they desire to play.
Thank you guys. Sign-ups close at 3 p.m. today, so make sure to sign up before it's too late. Now off to Dylan with Big Fish.
Hey Dons, it's Dylan. Next week at the Poway Center of the Performing Arts, Cathedral Catholic's own drama department will put on Big Fish. This will be the final main stage show for the school year. Let's go take it off to Stella and Lauren to learn a little bit more information. I'm here with Stella Wall and Lauren Mule. So, Stella, Lauren, if you had to describe your character in one sentence, how would you do it?
My character is Sandra Bloom. She is Edward's wife and Will's caring mother who holds the whole Bloom family together.
I play Jenny Hill, who is Edward Bloom's high school sweetheart and the prettiest, blondest girl in Ashton.
And now, if you had to describe your favorite moment from the show, what would it be?
Red, white, and true.
Why should people come see Big Fish?
We put a lot of work into this production, and Big Fish has a really heartfelt message that anyone can benefit from.
What dates can you see the show?
The show will be on April 22nd through the 24th, which is next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at Poway Center for the Performing Arts.
What is the Caritas Award?
So it's a special way that we celebrate service here at Cathedral Catholic High School, and the word caritas means love. It comes from the Latin for love, and it's our way of showing our loving service to our brothers and sisters.
How do you apply for the service hours and award?
Awesome. Well, it's very easy. You just go to our CCHS portal. You'll go to the Catholic Mission page and the Faith in Action section, and you will log your hours there. So you're required to do 100 hours of service, where you'll upload the service form and all of the hours, and then there's a separate Google form for applying for the award itself.
Why do you think service hours is important for our school community?
Well, first of all, it's a way for us to live out our faith in loving service to our brothers and sisters, but it also gives us valuable experience, things that will be beneficial to us as we grow and develop and, move on to jobs. It's kind of work experience, it's fun, and you just get to help other people, which is a beautiful experience.
Thanks, Brooke.
Seniors, just a reminder that the final Kairos of the year is happening next Wednesday.
Daniela, can you believe that we only have 5 more weeks left till finals?
I know, school's gonna be over before we know it. Make sure to check the Cathedral calendar for the updated finals week schedule.
Our spring sports have been keeping up the grind.
Let's send it off to CJ to give us this week's rundown.
What's up, Dons? It's CJ, and welcome back to another week of CCTV Sports. Spring season is going by fast, so let's take a look at some highlights. Starting on the field, boys lacrosse got to work during break, taking 2 wins over St. Ignatius, Ohio, and Corona Del Mar. Against St. Ignatius, sophomore Tobias Kell ended the game in overtime with support from freshman Cruz Slattery, who added on 5 goals to their 13-12 victory. A few days later, they stayed home to defend Manchester Stadium against Corona Del Mar, winning 10-3, being led by senior captains Luke Zajac and Jake Laverty. They played Saints on Tuesday, and they gear up to play West Hills Ranch tomorrow at 3. Good luck, boys. Flipping it over to the girls, they unfortunately took a close loss to Coronado, however are looking to bounce back on Saturday playing Patrick Henry. The girls are looking to close out the season as a top 50 team in the nation, currently ranked at number 46. Great job, ladies. In the sand, girls beach volleyball keeps stacking up victories, beating University City 5-0, with top seeds JoJo Wilson and Lauren Hansen shutting out their opponents 2-0. They play Point Loma next Thursday at 3 p.m., so make sure to pull up to the volleyball courts and support. In the gym, your boys volleyball team took down Claremont with a final score of 3-1 on Tuesday for their senior night. After taking a close loss in the first set, they bounced right back to shut out Claremont the rest of the night. Huge congrats to the 4 seniors that were celebrated last night, and good luck to the boys as they take on Carlsbad on Monday. Before break, boys golf competed in the Champions Invitational in Palm Springs, finishing top 6 out of 48 schools. Over 3 rounds, sophomore Yunzi Wang finished 10 under and 3rd overall out of 251 golfers. Next Monday, they gear up to play Scripps Ranch at Fairbanks, hoping to lock in the #1 seed for CIF. Great job, boys. On the diamond, your Dons baseball team has only lost 1 game this season and look to continue this hot streak going. Let's head down to Griffin, who is with some of the boys right now.
Thanks, DJ. I'm here with the squad. The boys have been dominating with a 16-1 record and have been ranked #1 in San Diego and up to #4 in California. Let's get to know the squad. I'm here with seniors Alex and Ty. What makes this team different?
What makes this team different is the talent we have and a lot of seniors who have stepped up, such as Jonas Nailu. So the talent and the leadership on the team is really growing.
I think we're keeping our faith at the center of it, and I think that it's been a driving force for us all year, keeping us connected, and yeah, we're just going to keep rolling.
Hunter and Jonas, what's been our craziest game this year, and what competition are we looking forward to most?
San Marcos during the Lions tournament was our best game. We walked them off, and they played really well against us.
Yeah, we're definitely looking forward to playing Patrick Henry. They got a pretty good squad. It's always a fun series.
With 14 seniors on this team, we have some juniors who have stepped up into leadership roles.
JJ Lee has really stepped up and brought the teams together.
I would say Jose Partida because he just brought a different culture to our team.
Thanks guys for this interview. Now, let's see your best sellies.
Thanks, Griffin, and good luck tomorrow against Coronado. Sticking in the dirt, Lady Dawn softball battled out against Patrick Henry on Wednesday, and today at 4 they battled out with Point Loma, looking to improve their record on the season. Great job, ladies. Congratulations to the CCHS crew team for the outstanding performance in the Covered Bridge Regatta this past weekend in Oregon. The team earned 2 gold medals, 1 silver, and 3 bronze. Unfortunately, they could not compete in 4 races due to a weather delay, but nevertheless an outstanding performance. They're back on the road for Scholastic Regionals in the Bay Area. Roll Dons. This past weekend, the track team faced some elite competition at the Arcadia Invitational, and the Dons delivered standout performances against top national competition. On Friday, the girls 4x1600 relay team, including Liesel Sellerberg, Grace Keefe, Callie Schulteis, and Christine Bickler, broke the school record by 16 seconds to place 3rd. Senior Nathan Wilbur also set a new 3200 school record, breaking the old one by 2 seconds. On Saturday, 2 more records fell to the boys and girls distance medley relay teams. For the boys, Teddy Lang, Xander Wallace, Andrew Martinez, and Nathan Wilbur placed 2nd while cutting nearly 5 seconds off the record. For the girls, Liesel Sellerberg, Anna Wilson, Christine Bickler, and Grace Keefe broke their record by 3 seconds and are now ranked top 15 nationwide. Last night, they celebrated their senior night against Mira Mesa and compete today and tomorrow with more national competition at the Mount Sac Relays. More athletes are also being sent to the Jaguar Invitational at Valley Center. Before we finish up sports, make sure to check Dawn's Dance Team Instagram for any updates and ticket links for their upcoming spring concert on April 23rd and 24th. Show up to support the 9 seniors who are closing out their high school career. Alright Dons, that's a wrap on sports this week. Now off to Colin and Mia with social.
Hey Dons, it's Mia.
And Colin.
Back on social.
Today we're going to be asking the Dons some general knowledge questions.
Let's go see how you guys did.
What are the first 5 digits of pi?
3.1423.
All right, thank you.
What's the plural form for the word deer?
Plural form for the word deer. Moose.
I guess bucks.
Okay, it's just deer, but good job.
How many sides are in a hexagon?
What was that?
6.
What's the name for the longest river in the world?
Mississippi.
I'm gonna go Mississippi too.
Good job, good job.
Those were some great answers, Dons.
Now off to student standout.
Thanks, Addie. I'm here with sophomore Zasia King-Boyd. All semester, she's been preparing and competing in the Rotary Club's 4-way speech contest. Let's hear some more. So, Zasia, how did you find this opportunity, and what is preparation like?
Well, I found this opportunity because I've always been really interested in public speaking, and I wanted to be able to share my voice and also listen to other student voices as well. So you prepare by picking any topic of your choice and applying it to the 4-way test and constructing a 5 to 7 minute speech and ultimately memorizing that speech for the competitions.
So you've already won sub-regional and regional, and the finals are coming up next week. Tell us more.
So the finals is the top 6 speakers of all regional competitions, and I'm really excited. I've been preparing all week, and it's going to be a new crowd, so it's going to be a really great experience.
Thank you so much for sharing. We're all wishing you luck, and back to the studio.
Hey Dons! Cathedral student Nuann has earned national recognition for her artwork after earning the National Scholastic Art Award. Let's go talk to her now to learn more about it. How did you get into art?
I've kind of just been doing art like all the time since I was a kid, and I also take like the art classes here at Cathedral.
I know you received the Scholastic Art Award. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so everyone in my AP art class was asked to like submit either previous or like current artworks that like they made, and then they just pick like regional winners. If you get like a gold key, you'll like move on to like the national. I got national gold.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the piece you submitted?
Yeah, so my piece was actually based off of a sustained investigation from last year, which was centered around like the language of flowers and how it explains like different experiences. And so a lot of the flowers just had to do with like death and mourning and different emotions like centered around that.
To get to know you a little more, I'm going to ask you some rapid fire questions. Dream vacation?
Iceland.
Favorite medium to use?
Oil pastel.
Favorite artist?
Gustav Klimt.
Morning person or night owl?
Night owl.
Favorite color?
Purple.
Favorite animal?
Cat.
Favorite class?
Art and poli-sci.
Thank you so much for telling us more about this award. Now off to Daniela.
Seniors, we hope you are excited for tonight's boat dance.
As a reminder, it will start at 6 p.m. and end at 9 p.m., so have your ticket ready.
Speaking of dances, this year's prom theme is Golden Coast.
It's being held at the Eve, and tickets are already up on Schoology. There are 100 guest passes now available to juniors and seniors on a first-come, first-served basis.
Don't forget to check the dress code before buying your tickets.
That wraps up this week's episode.
We'll see you next week with another episode of CCTV.